Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for all those tuning in. It is November 10th, 2021, 81 degrees in Phoenix, going up to around 85 or 90 today. And we are at question of the day. Wow. Does God make us serviceable even when we're not perfect? Does God use us when we're not exactly right? Does God speak to you? Are you ever riding along and then you pull aside perhaps to jot something down? Scribble it down, and because God may be speaking directly to your heart then and your mind. Do we keep that thought, or do we listen and keep on driving and carry on? And then maybe again, by the grace of God, He reminds us of another time, or we completely lose it. We forget about it. God can speak to us anywhere, anytime, any day. I have tons of notes, as you can see, like from the little board pick caption. And I even forget sometimes where I place them. Organization is a key. But if we listen, God speaks to us a whole lot. Now, I'd love your thoughts and comments on this, but I'm going to also bring up an illustration that my friend who moved to Texas last month, who is our audio engineer and one of our singers at church, I was putting together this worship book, this music book, which I use daily. Yeah, and there it is. And it wasn't quite ready yet. I didn't have it exactly the way I wanted it, and I wanted to have everything alphabeticalized and each song put in alphabetical order. So, and then so I could kind of tell when I used it or when I didn't. And it was loosely put together. I'm going to show you a lot like my current office notes, which is all over the place. You can see that. Isn't that a mess? So you can see that sometimes we have so many notes and God speaks so much to us that we forget. And so it's very helpful to kind of at least divide sometimes those notes like that, or even put them in little um, folders or binders, or even books. As you can see even back of me, I have a lot of books from the notes I've taken. But again, this was loosely put together, and I wanted to be so ready for my friend before he left for Texas. And it wasn't in perfect order. There was a lot of excess. Double pages were coming out. So I had to cut the excess out and make slimmer to make it more attractive and useful. And doesn't God do that with us to prune us? So even this is a good lesson. I wrote it down on a napkin. So I seemed, and this is a quote from me, I seem to often overestimate my ability to get things done and underestimate the time I have to do them in. So may you also be encouraged that God does use you, God does care about you, God loves you, and if you are honoring and respecting the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart, and if that's to serve Him, He'll make sure that that happens. So may that be the desire of your heart. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in today, and please comment. Join us daily. Comments below. Anxious to hear what you have to say. God bless.